Hey y'all, I am here getting ready with my weird hairdo for the Claremont Lounge, and everyone always asks me, how do you tune to 432 hertz? Do you know that I tune to 432 hertz? Do you know what that is? Okay, well you get to learn about it too. 432 hertz, I'll explain in another video why I tune to 432 hertz. Of course it's cosmic, of course it's universal, of course it's spiritual. I'm not trying to be self-righteous, I promise. It just feels good to me. I learned about it in 2012 after the world ended, December 21st, at a Shift festival. And I learned that 432 hertz is actually the frequency of our DNA. Okay, so it's actually really, really simple. So I'll explain to you why everyone tunes to 440 hertz. Okay, it's really busy here, so I have to keep on changing my positions. I hope this is entertaining for you, but it's kind of difficult. This might not happen. Okay, so what guitars tune to is 440 hertz. You get a tuner from the store, like this guy, turn it on, and it says 440 hertz. I don't know if you can see that. But there's some arrows on this one, because it's a Korg tuner, and Korg's awesome. And you just press the arrow down. And now it says 439. I wish I could show you this.
And the Miko's got on, one of the Miko's got on stage with
I'm basically tuning it all the way down to 432. I just get to choose that now I'm tuning to 432 hertz. Now what 440 means is that the A that you play on your guitar is 440 hertz. That's all it means. And so all these guys are calibrated to it. The tuners are calibrated to it, so you don't have to change anything but the original tunage of the 440. Now, this tuner just died, so that's a good example for me to show you the other tuner that I use, which is on my old iPhone. And this is something you could download. It's free. It's called the Pano Tuner.
How are you,
okay,
sir?
You can see that a little bit. Okay, can't really. Let me see if I can change the. There, you can kind of see all the flashing numbers. Okay, so here it is. There's a little I button right here. So on this, you press this little I down here, and I'll take pictures later so you can see it better. And then you set the A here to 432 hertz. You can't see it here now, but I'll take a picture. And basically, in this case, you just type it in, okay?
Let's review. Here, you are going to press the circle I. Once you press it, you click over here and you type in 432.
So it's typed in, and then you just tune accordingly. I don't have to teach you how to tune, right? You just tune accordingly. It's now set to 432 hertz and you're all set. You can jam with me on my videos.
So I forgot to mention that you actually press the done button. It says done on the top right corner. It's hard to see it. And then that'll bring you back to the original screen. But there is this glitch. Even though it says 432, sometimes it still stays at 440 unless you press it twice. So go back in the I, press done, and then go back in there again. And you know that it doesn't work if it just is not moving to a different frequency when you're tuning. Okay, so that works for ukulele, guitar, bass, etc. But what if you're tuning your keyboard? Is that even possible? Some do, some don't. And yes, with recording equipment, it gets even more complicated. But Google often has answers. So let's look at the keyboard that I use most of the time. Okay, so here we are looking at my Korg keyboard. Okay, and this is the screen, right? Now we go over here to all these buttons and we press global. Then we go back here and look what we got. The master tune is down to -31. Notice it's not exactly 432. BTW, for key of view, we're actually using the Roland Phantom G7, which tunes exactly to 432. Mwah. Notice it's not exactly 432. But this is the dial we turn to the right to go back all the way up to 440 if we want, right? But now let's bring it back down to 432, and you notice it stays when you turn the computer or keyboard off. See, it goes to 44, Okay, and then that's it. It just saves automatically. You go back here, go back to your sounds, see? Then we go back to global, and there we go. It's still master tuned down -31. You can also transpose the key if you wanted. Now the reason why it's not exactly 432 is because this is, I believe, a European keyboard that only goes down in certain increments. I need to look that up. Okay, so these increments are called cents as opposed to hertz. Yes, it gets confusing because 1 cent is 1/100th of the step between two notes. So between A 440 and A flat 415.30, there are 100 cents, and 432.19 is one of them. Okay, let's break this down. Hangies. Now here I am at singleaudio.com, and they talk about converting cents to hertz, and it says there's no conversion from hertz to cents and vice versa. Cent stands for 1/100th of an equal tempered semitone. In other words, it's 1 octave is 1200 cents. Changing 415 to 443, I pressed calculate, and the interval is 113.034434 cents. Now if we're going from 440 to 432, it's -31.76665 cents, supposedly, in this situation. Now if we go back to the Korg, where the global tuning happened, we'll see that, yes, 432.19 is -31 cents down from 440. Let's double check that. If I turn the wheel 1 click to the right from 432.19, I get 432.44. Is that indeed 1 cent? I'm just going to put them in here, the two numbers right next to each other, which is 432.19, which is what Korg tunes down to. And then the very next little thing up is 432.44. So let's calculate. Yep, it's 1 cent. So it does go up by cents. That's really interesting. So 1 cent, I don't know how that works out equation-wise, but there you got it. It's like it goes up by cents in the Korg. Very interesting. Well, that makes sense to me. I sure hope this makes sense to you.
Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But what about a harmonica?
That's a good question. Well, like wooden flutes and instruments that you can't change the tuning of, there's no mechanics to do that, you actually need a specially made instrument that is made at 432 hertz. So for my Key of You album, featuring Ted Pettis on the harp or the harmonica, I wrote to someone who makes custom harps, Joe at spearsharmonics.com, and I asked him if he could do 432, and he says, yeah, it's about 6-month wait, but if you want to hand me some stock harps to tune down to 432 that meets your purposes, it would just be $35 each. So that's not bad. So you just send the ones that you have to tune down, and yeah, Joe Spears from Missouri will tune down your harmonica. Bam. So I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to you jamming to me while I'm playing some 432 hertz. I know some of my stuff is in 440 still. I also tuned down to 417 hertz. I'll go into that maybe in my next video. But yeah, I will go into why I play at 432 hertz, but it's been over 5 years, wow, over 7 years since I've been doing this, and I've really been enjoying it. So thanks for sharing this journey with me, and if you have any questions, please write them in the comments below, and have an absolutely incredibly beautiful day full of all kinds of love and harmony and synchronicities, and the universe loving you. See you in my next video. We a race that's free. Planetary times are chased with planetary
planetary changes. Are you with me when I say I see potentially we're here on heaven? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change or are you
almost ready.